Thanks so much for joining us. It's time for us to take our parenting segment on the show today. And there's one thing that's mostly common with all parents. There is that little twinge of anxiety when it comes to their children. You just never know what your child is going to do, say, how they're going to perform at school, whether they're ready for new endeavors. There's a lot to consider. But here we have Olabisi Oni, the founder of Value Added Parenting. And today she's going to be helping us find ways to relax as parents. Welcome to the show.
Thank you. Good morning. Thanks for having me again.
All right. So parenting and relaxing don't usually come side by side. Am I right?
Yes, you are right.
Why is that?
Actually, parenting is overwhelmed on its own. Raising children is overwhelmed. But one thing parents have to understand is that there used to be you before you start having your kids.
Okay.
You were somebody's daughter. You are single. You know what you love to do. And you must always remember that you need to find that yourself sometimes while raising your kids. Because your kids also need you alive to survive.
Okay.
Your kids need you healthy enough for you to even stand and see them achieve their goals, the plans that you have for them.
Okay.
That's why it is important when you are stressed. Number one tips that you need to take, you need to do is that take a break. Okay. You must learn to take a break as a parent.
Can you take a break as a parent, really? Parenting
yes,
is 24/7.
I know it's 24/7, but that's where the place of routine comes in.
Okay.
Create routines, plan ahead. Like when your children are in school, that can be the time you want to spend some time at home before going to office or your business and all that.
Okay.
Then you do something, some self-care for yourself. Okay. Relax, do what you used to do, what you love to do before you start having those kids. Okay. It's important that you find yourself back. Another thing is exercising. Exercising does not only keep us fit, it also helps us to relax. When you go to the gym, for instance, you meet other women, and you gist, you talk, you relax, you see that sometimes you forget your problem while you are in that vicinity. Okay. Another thing is play, find your friends. Go out with friends and play. When you are in the midst of your friends, you guys are hanging out together, you forget some of the things you're going through until you are back into your space.
But it does feel like a temporary reprieve. Is that temporary reprieve actually enough?
Actually, like I said, like a routine. If it's once in a month, you feel like, let me hang out with my friends.
Okay.
If it's once in a week, you feel like, I want to go to the gym.
Okay.
See, especially those that are in Lagos, the time, 24 hours is not going to be enough. But you also need your sanity. So you have to plan this thing.
Okay.
It's not going to come easy, but plan yourself. Just like you create routines. When your children wake up in the morning, they already know what to do. When we wake up, this is what we do. We go to the bathroom, we brush our teeth, we bathe. Yeah. That you can, like you have like 5-year-old, she already know what to do. You've written it down. When the child wakes up, he goes to where the routines are, checking it. That time you can even use it to relax on your bed instead of you also try to jump up. You can create your routine like preparing some of their breakfast at night so that you can relax in your bed in the morning. So routines is going to go a long way. Another thing is to keep you from stress is don't compare your child. That can also cause a lot of stress for parents, especially those that are raising special kids. Special needs kids. You must understand your child. You must know that children are different. Never compare your child. And also pray to God for, because I know anxiety, like you talk about what you want your child to be. You don't know what is going to happen in your child's school. Also commit them to God, because we cannot see them while they are out there. But God that sees even in the secret will help you keep your child. Amen. All right. So, yes. So you also pray to God about that. Another thing is seek support.
So this issue of support, there's a lot of debate on this. Why? Because there are some cases where husbands and wives are a little bit skeptical about bringing in third parties into the home space. It could be family, it could be nannies, it could be house helps, but sometimes that support is needed. Whenever you come across parents that have this challenge, what do you tell them?
Actually, there's no one size fits all in parenting. You just have to do what works for you.
Okay.
Like for me, my niece stayed with me since when she was 12. Now she's 17.
Okay.
Okay, so sometimes, like this morning now, I'm here.
Okay.
Myself and my husband, we had to discuss it. You'll be the one to take the children to school.
Okay.
So it's after he has dropped the children, he will go to the office. So we do something like that. Last week, I was so busy. My niece was with the kids and my husband. We had to schedule things. And because I was so busy that past week, because of the event I had to, it's like I miss my children because I spend time a lot with them. So on Sunday, I make sure that I usually attend first service, like from 6:30. I'm like, no, I'm not going to first service today. I waited till like 9:30 so that I will take my children, have time with my children. Yesterday also, before they came back from school, I have prepared some games, things that will make us bond.
Okay.
You know, this thing has to be all the time, but do what works for you. If it's your mother-in-law, you think is okay, your family, you want, if it's a maid also, when the maid come, take her through some lessons, some plans about what you want. If it's possible, like we do business plans, write a plans for her that she'll be going through. Take her through some trainings. You don't just employ somebody into your home. He doesn't know your values. He doesn't know what you want to say to your kids. He doesn't know how the language you want to speak in your home, and you just leave the person like that. No, you take them through some training. If possible, we employ people. We have people that are training mates also.
Yeah.
And after a month, you feel like it's your money you're paying. You can sack the person because it's your family we are talking about and your children. Sure. Okay, so as a family, parents that need to seek support, your spouse is there. It's a thing you guys can talk through. When I have time today, when you have time tomorrow, you do it. If you want anybody to come around,
I have to appreciate you, and hopefully we're able to sieve through all this advice. There's quite a lot that has come from you today, but in the end, it is true. Parents need to find ways to relax, find time for themselves, and building a routine is important. But that also comes with discipline, and that discipline has to have, started from the very beginning.